Hi guys, bienvenue to my channel. My name is Ifeolua Ishola. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking and always returning back to my channel. And if you are new here, I film about marriage, faith, lifestyle, and life here in the UK as an international student. So if you like what you see, go through some of the videos, you like the vibe here, click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you'll be alerted whenever I drop a new video, and do well to give this video a thumbs up to help reach as many people as possible for them to learn from this. Okay, so in today's video guys, we will be talking about things to pack when you're coming into the United Kingdom. If this sounds like something you are interested in, come on in. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, we will be talking about things to pack now that you're preparing to come into the United Kingdom. For those of you that are not aware, we started a series on this channel last week, and it's a series about helping international students that will be moving into the UK very soon on things to pack, tips, information, what you need to do, things to just help you transition smoothly into the new place, into the system. And last week we talked about transportation, how to transport yourself from the airport to your final destination by saving some extra pounds, because you need to be on top of your game and plan ahead. I'm linking that somewhere here. Do want to check out that video. You definitely learn a lot from that. But in today's video guys, we'll be talking about things to pack while you're coming into the UK, because I know that a lot of us are doing a lot of packing, you're selling things off, ordering things, and a lot of things. And most times we tend to probably overpack, leave things we're supposed to pack, and bring things we're not even supposed to bring because they're here anyway, and things like that. So I'm just going to be sharing with you important things that I feel like we often trivialize, or probably we overlook them because we think they're not important, but trust me, they're essential and they're going to help you settle well into the new town, to a new place, or wherever it is that you find yourself. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about food items and non-food items, if you get what I mean. So basically it's like we have into part of these videos I talk about the food items that I feel you need to bring, that are important, that I know we probably did not bring some of them and we paid for it, and non-food items that we usually tend to overlook, but they're very, very important. All right, so before I go on, the first thing I'm going to say you need is a list. All right, you can't joke with a list. You need a list. And I know that we've probably think at times that, oh, I have a photogenic memory, my brain is active. Trust me, you still forget some things because the excitement of packing, pressure of the days counting down, we're probably nervous, you're probably too happy that you're leaving your country, coming to a new place, and you tend to forget some things, or probably at the last minute you're rushing, you're unable to get them, and you just like, oh, we'll be fine, and you might probably pay daily for that. So get a list. That's all I'm saying. Get a list. If you're going to be using normal paper and pencil, like I have a book, like this book here. I feel like it has a lot of things about comments. Like I've been using this since last year, basically. Things that I need to research, what I need to bring, what I need not to bring, things like that. You need something to just help you stay in track, stay on check, make sure that things are rightly packed and things like that. So get a book and name it your plans to the UK, or migrating to the UK, or moving to the UK, so that you can list whatever things that you need to get, especially things that I will be telling you in this video. All right, so that's not about that. Get a list. All right, now let's talk about food items. Let's talk about food first, because we need food. You need food, so that, because it's what is inside that we carry the outside. Yoruba, kini kan yan tinu na mafin beti ta. You get, yeah. So you need food. Okay, my mom will always say, whatever you go through in this life, eat first. You need food. So for the food items, right? If you want to pack your food items, you should know that you need a ziploc bag. All right, this is what a ziploc bag looks like. You need this because it's transparent. It helps to make checking all the security checks at the airport. It makes it easier for you. And if you know there are things that are probably not easily recognizable, or you understand that kind of thing, just have like a masking tape and then label them, to just put everybody at rest and not put anybody under unnecessary stress. Okay, so for all your food items, I would suggest that you save them in a ziploc bag, because it's, it's recognizable, it's accepted, and it just makes life easier for everybody. Okay, that's that about that. For the food part, the first thing I'll say is pack your spices. You're gonna want to pack your spices, because I don't know if it's a difference in tradition or something. You might necessarily not get those spices you cherish or hold dearly to your heart in this place. And that is because most of their food necessarily doesn't have much spices. Okay. And if you know, for us in Africa, especially Nigeria, our spices are like our pride. So pack your spices, things that you know you use. And I'm not talking about the general curry and thyme. You can get all those ones here. But if you know there are some special spices you use when you're cooking, then you want to pack them. Okay, just to be on the safer side, pack your spices. Another thing you want to pack is dried fish. We Yorubas, we call it ejagbibe. Of course, you want to pack that, because I mean, this is like 10 months we've been here, and me not tasting dry fish is really messing with my mental my mental health space. Okay, so pack dry fish, you need it, because it's going to help you have that taste of home, because you necessarily might not be able to get dry fish here. Okay, so just pack your dry fish in your ziploc bag, or sometimes you can wrap it in the newspaper. Yeah, wrap it in your newspaper before putting in a ziploc bag if you feel like you're going to be bothered with the smell or something like that. Still talking about wrapping and packing in the aspect of smell, you want to come with locust beans. Yorubas, we like locust beans. We call it iru, locust beans. Yeah, you want to come with that, because it's useful for your soups, and you need them, because for me here, I've never gone to a store where I'm able to get locust beans. Even the so-called African store that we have here, I've not seen locust beans, all right? So come with your locust beans. If you can grind them, please do well to grind. If you don't want to grind, spread them, let it be dried before you pack into the newspaper wrapped in the Ziploc, all right? And make sure you label it, that is locust beans. Now, another thing, the food aspect you want to pack is your maggie, all right? I think they call it bouillon cube, right? You want to pack whatever kind of maggie that you use, because maggie is ridiculously expensive in this place. I don't understand why maggie should be that expensive. I mean, the other day, I actually came with a lot of seasoning when I came, but I mean, just like I said, we're literally like 11 months, and that's finished, right? So I wanted to get maggie, and I went to the store, and they were telling me, like, literally, like, no. No cube, right? The number of pieces in that pack should be 16. It shouldn't even be 16 or 14. And I saw £3.50, and I'm like, for what? Like, for what exactly? So make sure you pack your maggie. So make sure you pack your maggie, especially if you're somebody that likes Knorr chicken, Maggie Star and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they are not here, but they are ridiculously expensive, and you don't want to start spending money on something like that on your first month of arrival. So pack enough of that. Another thing I'm going to say you should pack is your traditional soups. So the beautiful thing about Nigeria, or should I say Africa, is we have varieties of soups. So whatever soup that you know is peculiar to you, probably ewedu or okra or orula, all those kind of soup, or bono, soups that egusi, pack them. Okay, just make sure you pack them. You can blend it. Just make sure everything is ziploc bag, like I mentioned in the beginning, to avoid unnecessary stress. Now, for other kind of things, like rice, beans, curry, you can easily get them depending on your cities. But I know that every city should have an African store. But what I'm going to say concerning rice, curry, and all these things is, you don't want to waste your weight, or the what's this thing called, you don't want to waste the space in your bag on carrying these things when you can easily get them. Now, for rice, you can easily get like 2 bowls when you're coming, or for beans, for beans, for gari, for rice, get like two bowls. And this is basically to help you in the first month or second month, because you just arriving in a place, you probably haven't gotten a job, you're still probably changing naira to pound for you to get by and things like that, and you just do not want to have the stress of getting food stores, because you need to eat. Even basically the first week of arrival, you need to eat. Okay, so you need these things for like instant feeding, if that makes sense. Something like just for you to feed on, just for you to be able to familiarize yourself with the city, with the stores and things like that. But trust me, rice, beans, gari, noodles, you will definitely get them here, okay? So do not now use all the space in your box to pack all these things where you can easily get them, okay? Another thing you might want to pack as well when you are coming is this traditional snack. Things like granite, things like kuli kuli, donkwa, depending on your preference, whatever it is that you like, because these are things I have not seen and I miss them, especially for my gari. Oh, Jesus Christ. I miss kuli while drinking gari. So if you know that, all these things, they are dear to your heart and you cannot just do away with them, please pack them when you're coming. You're definitely gonna need them. All right. Those are the major things I feel like you need to pack in the food aspect. I know that I've not seen them here. For every other thing, you can easily get them at the store. It's easy. There's rice, there's beans, there's yam, there's spag, there's noodles. You can easily get them, okay? All I'm just saying to say is you can come with like pieces, just a bit, just for like the first 2 weeks or probably a month max, for you to just balance yourself. But you see all this first one I mentioned earlier, traditional soups, dried fish. Have I talked about dry fish? Come with it, my sister. You need it. So dry fish, grounded pepper. Yeah, that should have also been the first thing on my list. Grounded pepper. You need it. Dry pepper. Atagigun, you necessarily not get here. And most of their pepper, they will tell you, oh, it's spicy. It's not spicy. It's only probably when you get an African store and get like a scone bonnet here, that might be spicy. But for your grounded pepper, you like atagigun, please pack them. You need it. All right. Now let's move to the non-food items that you need. First thing I'm going to say is, we ladies, pack your wigs. My sister, you need it. Pack all your wigs that you see. Do not even. This is not the time for you to do giveaway, because I remember when I was coming, I was giving all my wigs. If only I had knew, I would just pack everything. I only came with like two, and I regret it, and I'm still regretting, because now I'm looking for ways by which I can get more wigs to myself here, and cargo services, delivery, whatever is not for the faint-hearted, trust me. So come with your wigs, because making here in this place is ridiculously expensive. How can I be doing braids for 100 pounds or 80 pounds just because I want to make my hair? There was even one day I wanted to do cornrows. I have my wig on. I just wanted to do cornrows, the all back, just for me to be able to put my wig on. And the person was telling me 25 pounds. I cannot spend 25 pounds, because I know that if I take that 25 pounds to probably do Oasta, I know the kind of bags I will come out with. Not for me to now spend it on all back. Now I'm just going to put wig on. Now after 2 weeks, I'm going to lose. So just come with your wigs. And if you know you're somebody that doesn't know how to do hair by yourself, better start learning on YouTube. I'm now good with making hair by myself. So just learn on YouTube. Come with your wigs, because it's going to save you a lot of money. And of course, by the time you're more settled, you're probably done paying your tuition fee, you have gotten a good job, you're more settled, of course, you can now spend money on hair. I'm not saying there are not times where you will not want to braid. At least I've done braid since I've been in this place, right? But at least for the first few months where you're just trying to find your feet, and you're probably saving money towards fees and things like that, wigs are lifesavers. Like my best friend right here, wigs are lifesavers. So just come with your wigs, all right? And for our men, daddies, come with clippers, because the amount at which they barb here, see, I don't know, probably it's because, as Nigerians, we cannot do without converting, because I know I'm someone that will always tell people, oh, do not convert, do not do this. How is that not possible? How can you not convert? Because you want to come barb your hair, they tell you 25 pounds just to barb hair. I mean, the same hair that is going to grow back, and literally after a week or 2 weeks, you have to barb again. So come with your clipper, and of course, you want to learn how to barb your hair by yourself, because it just makes life easier for everybody. You learn these things on YouTube. Before, this was how my husband loved to barb his hair when we were in Nigeria. My husband literally barbs his hair every weekend. He barbs his hair. But now, my boo has changed his style, and I kind of love this style on him. It looks nice. Yeah, and then he does it by himself. I do the back, because of course he can't see the back. So I shave the back for him while he does the shaping. And we're good to go. Everybody is fine, okay? So come with your clipper, come with your wigs. Another thing I'm going to say you need to come with is cosmetics, all right? And cosmetics, yeah, is more like an umbrella for a lot of things. So this is what I mean. So you know how we used to have different brands in Nigeria, especially for like facial cream, body creams, things like that. And we have different brands in Nigeria that are probably not global yet, like they're not internationally known yet, but they are good brands, don't get me wrong, and they are not here yet. You might want to get extra while coming until you figure out a way by which they can send them to you here, or probably you changing into something else and things like that. You just need to get as plenty as you can. And if you're somebody like me that cannot just switch soaps and creams, because for me, I have the sensitive skin where if I switch, change my soap or my cream, I start to have like irritation, my skin itches. So I thought, because I was using Dettol in Nigeria, and I thought that Dettol should be everywhere, right? Should it not be everywhere? That's what I thought. I'll be able to get Dettol anyway. So I came here, and to my greatest surprise, we searched every store. We could not get Dettol soap. So I had to switch to Dove, and it wasn't a sweet experience for me in the first 2 weeks because I had to deal with itches, I had to deal with irritation, I had to deal with, all this what's it called? All this sport. I started to not like the experience for the 2 weeks. But I'm fine now. But if there's somebody like that changing creams, changing soaps doesn't go well with your skin, come with abundance of these creams and soaps, just spending the time that you're able to sort yourself out or get an alternative. And if you're somebody that probably the kind of cream you use on your face are not here, because for my husband, he loves to use Fumbat when we're in Nigeria. He helps with bumps when he shaves and it gives him a smooth skin. But when we go here, we've searched everywhere, we're unable to get Fumbat, and he has not even found the right cream that works for his skin. So, just to avoid all this unnecessary stress, because you have the stress of studies, you have the stress of learning a lot of things in this place. You don't want to come and hard searching for cream, searching for oils, searching for. Just come with abundance of your cosmetics that you know that they are not internationally recognized, or you're somebody that cannot easily just switch. Come with all these things in excess for you to just figure out the way by which you can get them to send to you from Nigeria. Another thing I would say you should come with is needle and thread. You need it because you're gonna turn to a tailor. Who is gonna sew for you? No, tell me who. Because me now, since I've been here, because I'm in Wales and Swansea, since I've been here, I've not seen a tailor shop. There might be, but I've not seen. And even if there are, just imagine how much you're going to spend just to have like a button amended, or probably you want your clothes to be slim fitted or something. The hundreds of pounds or probably whatever pounds you're going to spend is enough for you to ditch the clothes and buy another clothes. But if it's not a clothes you love, or probably what happened to the clothes is just a button falling off or something, you can easily just switch back in. And for people that love to do DIY, you might want to fix your hair yourself. I've seen people literally sewing wigs for themselves. You need your needle and thread, okay? It just helps because I don't know where they are selling needle and thread in this place. I've searched, I've not seen. So come with your bundle of needle, come with your bundle of thread. It just helps you a lot of times, all right? Now, another thing that I'm going to say you should come with as well is stationaries, okay? And under these stationaries, I'm going to group a lot of things under them. Things like super glue, things like pens, paper, sticky notes, pencils. Just come with your stationaries just for easy settling. Am I saying they're not selling exercise book, biros, and things here? They are, but the amount at which they are selling it is same amount at which you can just easily get a pack of pen when you're coming, and it saves you a lot of money. So just buy a pack of pen when you're coming in Nigeria, because for most of us in Nigeria, we easily, or probably, I just feel like most of us in Nigeria, we love our pen. It just makes you look like things are flowing when you're writing. And for some people here, they are used to their laptop or their iPad or things like that. But for me, even though I'm working on my laptop or something, I still want my pen and paper just to like do some justice, or probably your sticky notes to remind you of things. Just come with these things, or your super glue. You're going to need them. Probably you do your personal nails, you want to stick something together. Just come with these things. Just having them handy is going to help you a lot of times, all right? So guys, I feel like those are the major things that I know that we often trivialize them, but you're definitely going to need them, okay? So just add them to whatever list of things you have, cross-check whatever it is that you have with you, and then just to be sure that you are good and you're all set for your journey. So I wish you a safe flight. I wish you safe packing, and I pray that God provides abundantly for you to be able to get some of these things in excess, because I know it's expensive, buying a lot of things, coming over here. I know it's So those are the few things I want to share with you that I know that they are necessary. We often tend to overlook them, but they are important, and you're going to thank your stars for bringing them later on by the time you need them. So yeah, those are the things, guys. And I really hope that this video has helped. Please do well to share this video with other people as well to help them know what to pack and what not to pack. And do well to give this video a thumbs up so YouTube can, recommend to other international students so they can find it in for me as well. So thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.